Hi there, my name is Banker, and today I wanted to share my top three things that I've learned on my career journey from working in IT to becoming a chief marketing officer for a fintech company. And yeah, let's get started. So my this video is not scripted or anything, and it has been on my mind to do for a while, but yeah, things just kept on getting in the way, so I decided today's the day. So let's get started. Number one thing is flexibility. So early on in my career, my first degree was in electrical electronic engineering. Looking at the opportunities I had when I graduated, I wasn't that keen on them, so I decided to move into information technology or IT. And basically, what I did is that I just figured out what was the easiest path for me to get into this, because I figured once I got into IT, I could just move around and do whatever I wanted to do, right? And so it was IT support. So I just found out the necessary skills that I needed, studied up on them, and started applying for work. And this is a theme that I've found throughout my career. When I had spent a few years in IT, I really, I discovered that I wasn't that keen on them, but obviously I'd gained some skills there, like data analysis and things like that. So, in a conversation with a cousin of mine, she mentioned financial engineering. I went off to discover what it would take to work in quantitative finance, did the did my master's in financial engineering and so on, and I moved into investment banking, and I was there for over a decade before I moved back into tech, and now back into fintech. So that's kind of the thing. If you're working in a field or something that you don't feel that you completely enjoy, or you feel that you'll be better suited elsewhere, go speak to people already in the industry, find out what you need to move. You will always have transferable skills. Try to bring out those skills in interviews or things like that, and yeah, start applying for new jobs or new opportunities. So that's number one, flexibility. Number two, if I can get this, is yeah, now I remember, share what you know. So along my journey, this was something that a manager that I had told me. He said that you know a lot of stuff, but you don't market yourself well. And that was something that always stuck with me. So I made a more conscious effort to share what I was learning about or what I was doing online. And this opportunity that I'm in right now actually came from sharing a post on LinkedIn, and the group CEO saw my post, and that's how we connected on LinkedIn. And this led to this opportunity of this chief marketing officer role. So you never know who is watching, you never know who is looking at what you're doing. Even if you feel that you're not doing anything exciting, just share it. You never know who's going to be interested. Number three is always invest in yourself. Always keep on learning. Always keep on growing. I kind of mentioned that I've done a master's in financial engineering. That's how I moved into investment banking. I also did an MBA when I wanted to start a small business. You don't have to go through that route, but that was, the way I thought it best for me and the way I learned. And I ran a small business for 3 years. I learned about logistics, operations, digital marketing, and so on. So no knowledge is ever wasted. And that was part of the what made me a good candidate or attractive to this current role that I'm in. So any opportunities you have to learn new technologies that come in, you don't necessarily have to be technical, but you can learn what it is, how it applies to business or your career and so on, and just have some knowledge about that. Trust me, no knowledge is ever wasted, and it always goes a long way towards helping you along in your career. So I know you've probably heard these before, but honestly, these are tried and true, and that is what worked for me in my journey so far in my career and also in business as well. So yeah, I hope you found that useful as usual, and I will speak to you later. Bye.